What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. So this is going right into the don't save her category for you guys and gals that love these type of things. And even if they don't always hit, they hit for me and I enjoy it. Am I overreacting to my significant other flirting with a guy at a party, then later receiving a text from him at midnight? Wow, what a title. That already sounds like a red flag to me. That's grounds for you to start getting your shit and walking into the sunset. My personal eyes. Let's go. My significant other of a couple of years and I went to a party last week. She got pretty drunk and was flirting with a guy right in front of me, so she don't respect you, brother. I decided not to think much on it, not to think much of it, since she was drunk, but she got a little touchy with him, and that really started to get to me. I ultimately decided not to dwell on it because, again, she was very drunk. So then take her drunk ass home and keep her away from the bottle, bro. What am I reading? However, last night I saw she received a text from him around midnight. I didn't read it or open her phone out of respect of her privacy. Yo, the more I read this, the more is this one of these white dudes for Harris ass kind of conversations going on right now? Is this what I'm reading right now? Is this the a confession of a white dudes for Harris kind of situation, man? What do you mean? What do you mean she got drunk at a party? What do you mean she got flirty? What do you mean she got touchy with somebody? What do you mean she got a message from somebody in the middle of the night? She got a message from him in the middle of the night. What do you mean? When she saw the message, she didn't open it, but she did leave pretty abruptly about 20 minutes later. Leave where? What do you mean leave? What do you... Yo, bro, are we living in reality right now? I'm already feeling pretty insecure since a week ago. Kinda out of nowhere, told me she doesn't find me hot. She said I'm handsome, but I'm not hot, and I've been feeling pretty bad since. Damn. You mean damn. So this is what happens when a woman gets to a guy and changes him, gets him in touch with his feminine side, and he loses all his tools of, I don't know, all this is a person who's become defenseless, and this is something that actually happened to me in the past. There was a girl that I really really liked, and I wasn't very experienced with women. I mean, shit, I'm still not technically, but I know better. You learn from your experiences. But she didn't want me talking to no other girls, and this is what I mean by this. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting there advocating for guys talking to girls if the girl doesn't feel comfortable with it. If your girlfriend doesn't feel comfortable with it, fine. But when she decided to up and do me filthy, I had no one in my corner because I isolated myself because that's what she wanted. In this situation, it feels like as though he by him trying to do the right thing, even though I think that this person is just retarded. By him trying to be a good partner, a good boyfriend, or whatever the hell that he is, he allowed this girl to manipulate him to the point that he's gaslighting himself. Those are multiple red flags in short succession. There's no way in hell anybody with a backbone would take this, man. I'm already feeling insecure since a week ago, kinda out of nowhere. Told me she didn't find me hot. She said I was handsome but not hot, and I've been feeling pretty bad since. The guy she was flirting with was hot and super in shape. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. It was a Halloween party and he was shirtless and only a vest and jeans on. I don't know how to confront her about this, and it honestly feels like I'm just waiting for something to happen. I want to check her phone, but that feels like I'm overreacting and violating her privacy. Why? You're together. I don't play that I don't play that you can't check my phone shit. I'm a grown ass person. We together. You ain't got nothing to hide. Here you go. Here's my phone. Here you go. I'm gonna look at your phone. Here's my phone because you gave me I feel like as though if your partner is feeling a certain way and you give them reasons, and these are legit reasons for you to check their phone, but why even go that far, brother? What's the point? Checking the phone means that you have some questions that you need answered. But you already have the answers. She ain't worth it. Am I crazy, dear viewers, or am I making sense to you guys? I know some people say that I'm a little bit harsh when it comes down to these kind of things, but am I? I'm losing sleep over this and I just don't know what to do. You need to get some friends. You need to get some actual friends, maybe some manly men, maybe some down to earth chicks. Maybe that is what it'll take for her to actually realize what she fucked up. Find you another chick and bang her brains. I know that's the most worst information, most basic ass information. Find you a chick that respects you for you and your gentle soul that won't do you this filthy because this girl's not respecting you. Edit. I wanted to clarify that she knows the guy from work. Oh, then they fucking. I just wanted to clarify that she knows the guy from work and that they often have to coordinate moving gear at weird hours. That they gotta move gear in weird hours. Alright. Weird hours, right? Just falling on tips in weird hours. She falling on tips in weird hours? Oh, I just accidentally fell on his dick at 12 o'clock at night, you know, when you were in bed and you thought that everything was okay? Is that what the message was when she abruptly left 20 minutes after getting a message that she didn't want to open? Yo, this girl playing you like a fucking fiddle. That's how they have each other's numbers. She has mentioned him in the past and I have met him once. So this isn't just some random guy. Does it matter? I literally covered a story of a wife saying no to her husband when he told her not to go to a party because he wasn't going to be there. And when she went to the party, she immediately called him after the party and told him that she was raped by multiple people. But then come find out, the host of the party, she had been fucking for 5 months. And so this doesn't sound like a gangbang situation if you put one and two together. But what makes it worse is that after she had her fun and after she did all of these things, and he would have never known that she was fucking this guy for months on end, or she was doing all of these things. The only reason why she told him was because she knew that the gig was up and somebody was gonna say something. Because she sounded like she was completely down with it. And the craziest thing is, she's going to therapy because she's gonna change, and she's telling the husband, oh, now I respect you because you're the only man that respects me and loves me for me, and now I know that. And her family's sitting there talking about you're a good man and this and that there. How you gonna sit there and let your wife get plowed out like that? This is what this is reminding me of men that just don't, they just stop respecting themselves. Edit 2. This is the first time I have posted something and received so much support, and honestly, that really meant a lot to have this many people trying to look out for me. I know a lot have said I should break up with her, and I appreciate where that is coming from. So then you already not trying to break up with them. So what is the point of you even posting this shit? I ultimately decided that I'm going to confront her first. I have learned in my years of dating and relationships that conversations and communications is always worth trying before jumping to conclusion. You are at a party with somebody you've been with. Your significant other, you call her. So I'm guessing this is years, right? I'm guessing this is years. Maybe a year, whatever. She gets drunk, so she already doesn't respect you. She's talking to somebody who she knows from work, and before that, she's called you not hot. The person she's comparing you to, she flirted with the entire night. He has personal access to your significant other's phone, and then she dips. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here. Especially when I have invested so much of my life in someone and she has been, I'm sorry, especially when I have already invested so much of my life in someone and have seen she has a lot of good in her. Man, I'm not reading this fucking simp bullshit, bro. Fuck off, man. Environmental charge says do the dumping because she is about dumping or cheat on you. Get ahead of it. Coco Moo says, dump her ass without reason. She fully knew what she was doing that night. Yeah, just fucking soft. This shit makes me disgusted, bro. A lesser being, right? Inferior ass being, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry, G. Hold on. Sorry, G, but I agree with Coco here. As a woman in the audio industry, I have been to plenty of parties and have been plenty wasted. And still, even if I got a little flirty, can't deny it, I always knew who to come home to. After a Halloween party, After a Halloween party with him shirtless, I don't know how she is a good person, but I gotta say, homie, she sounds shallow and superficial looking for just eye candy. I would dump her if it were me as a man. Do your best to keep yourself afloat. Tell her why at least. People deserve a chance to learn why they fucked up and block her, delete her number. That is the easiest way to keep your heart separated and safe from getting hurt more. Good luck, G. She sound more, I mean, this girl sounds like she's more hood than he is. Sound more hood than me. Stop calling him a G though. The man's a S or a C for cuck. Like, I kind of agree. I think drinking often brings out a person's true feelings. If she is not in love with you, the sooner you find out and possibly end your relationship, the better. Bro, even if she wasn't planning on doing this man dirty, just on the grounds of all of the shit that we read before I decided to stop reading his bullshit, was grounds to dip, bro. What are you talking about? Constant Wind says, just be prepared for her to not care when you do. I'm willing to bet she's trying to get you to break up with her. Just do it in a public place, make it quick, and walk away before there's time to get into a discussion. Bubba Rung says, I'm curious how she feel if you told her she's pretty but not hot. Long Poetry says, sorry, but this is not working out. You're pretty, but you're not hot. You also suck at hide and secret. Throws bag out, slam door. The Cox Insider says he should 100% say it to her when he dumps her prompter's ass. You know what? Hold on. I'm not doing my due diligence here. Let me finish reading this, even though I personally I don't want to. I am compelled by my own intuition that misunderstandings do happen. I still retain hope that this is all for nothing to worry about, but I am aware and vigilant in my sense that things aren't adding up and I will need a proper explanation before I feel comfortable continuing any form of relationship with this person. Regardless, the response here has been eye-opening and supportive and has made me realize that once I'm feeling, I'm sorry, that what I'm feeling is not a part of a healthy relationship. My overthinking can get the best of me, but it's good to know from you that what it's good to know from you all that I'm not overthinking things again. Yeah, it sounds like you gaslighting yourself, you simp. That's exactly what it sounds like to me. I'm so sorry. Snorlax says, just break up and hell. Glitty as hell says she leaves at midnight after receiving a text from her. Her shit would have been packed before she got back. She got packed by him. You should have packed her stuff because she was getting packed by him. Get out of here, bro. She's already seeing him. Beautiful Control says, yeah, I'm not sure what happened to these people. Must have a mug written on their forehead. Plastic Archer says, bro, this is so sad. Like, how did he not bring this up immediately? No, this is another post I refuse to believe is real. Ain't no way. Sometimes it's like that, bro. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you don't want to believe it's like that. I remember talking to a white girl and she believed BLM was real, and the reason why she believed it was real because if she thought it was fake or the idea of it being fake, every time it crossed her mind whenever I brought it up as a non-organic movement that had nothing to do with blacks, she refused it because she said it would hurt her too much to think it wasn't a good movement. Those were her reasons. Women. Anyway, I refuse to believe a lot of these posts. I try to put myself in their shoes, but this just doesn't fit. I usually just scroll through not an asshole am I overreacting forums and read the title saying nope, not the asshole and this other nope. Underreacting if you ask me. I cannot fathom how people allow themselves to be treating certain ways or how they get to the point of questioning themselves. when finally putting when finally putting their foot down, not allowing themselves to be mistreated. I feel terrible for them, but I also don't understand how they can think they're in the wrong. Some people just are like that, man, and it's terrible. No, I think she went. I think she went and got her shit packed, then came back. Write that down. Write the bars, bars, bars. Anyway, well, I want to clarify. We don't live together, and it was a weeknight, so we both came home in the morning. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. She left around 2:30 a.m. In the past, she would hang out till 2, but not as much. Yeah, she got packed, bro. She got packed. Well, I want to clarify. We don't live together, and it was a weeknight, so we both had work in the morning. She left around 2:30 in the past. We would hang out till 2 a.m. So she should have stayed at Yo, she was getting she was getting tore by Mr. In Shape. Oh my gosh. Lack of intimacy is a big red flag. I'm sorry. In the past week, we would hang out until 2 a.m., but not as much since we haven't been cuddling or intimate in a while. Salty Explorer says lack of intimacy is a big red flag when you're also seeing her display flirtatious behavior towards other guys. I'm sorry, my guy, but it sounds like she's losing her has lost interest and is halfway out the door. Let's read some controversial comments, bro. I'm tired of people trying to be nice about this. Uh-uh. Not that. Not overreacting. Some people who aren't single just couldn't go into many parties. I'm sorry, some people who aren't single just shouldn't go to many parties and definitely not drunk. Tell her to ignore him, and if she doesn't, it's over between you and her. Nah, buddy. It's already over. It's already over. Dumbass take. People in relationships are allowed to have funny. Horrible take. Is this a woman? Nah, that's just a white dude for Harris. My bad. Yeah, yeah, but it does put you at greater risk for cheating. Bro, is that considered fun when you have somebody you're with and you're also flirting with somebody else and you're disappearing at strange hours and getting drunk? Does that scream just fun or does that scream disrespect? It screams disrespect and you got to have some type of respect in a relationship. She has none. What? I told you she got taken to Pound Town at 12 o'clock. People are going to cheat if they want to cheat. That's why I would never accept being drunk or high as an excuse for it. Then, okay. Goddamn. Blue Persec says, your turn is over, bro. Welcome to the red pill. Bassaroni says, it is not a chicken or the egg come in first situation. This whore comes long before. The alcohol and your girl is nothing but a whore. Her entire modus for picking a mate comes down to what is hot in her eye. Dump the cunt. Bobby Graham says, sounds like she is hurting you. She'll regret losing you, but you might need to let her learn from that lesson on her own. And if she doesn't learn that lesson, because some women never learn that lesson and live on easy street, it's better you get away from her quicker than later. And now you know in the future what to look out for. Man the fuck up. No, she won't ever realize a care. That's how narcissistic people are. Narcissism is a discourse. They can be saved. Honestly, it's her right to do whatever she wants to do or talk to whoever she wants. As for you, if you don't feel comfortable with this, you have the same options. You can talk to her, you can call cheaters and have them investigate, or you can just ignore the situation and let her be. It seems like you may be a little insecure, which is a really bad thing to have, and may actually hurt your relationship. I mean, she works together with this person, and honestly, she's probably building a friendship with him from the... I'm not reading the rest of that. Insecure behavior is really unattractive. They are so are disrespectful cheating girlfriends. Well, maybe they're not really tickling her tail if you know what I shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, you're not overreacting, but you've allowed pressure from modern society to emasculate the fuck out of you. So you allow this type of obvious disrespect. Good luck, pal. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's about respect at the end of the day. If I'm with somebody, it doesn't matter what type of thing it is. At some point, you have to listen to the other person and you gotta know, hey, there are some things you can and can't do when you're with somebody. First and foremost, I don't understand going to a party when you're with somebody and she's not keeping her relationship professional with the person she's with. These are multiple red flags. These are multiple red flags. The fact of the matter that she's disappearing whenever he calls her, he's texting her and X, Y, and Z. He shouldn't be First and foremost, is he her boss? For her to be texting her in the middle of the night to do whatever? That's something that the project manager should be texting. These are multiple red flags in my eyes. Ladies, I know that this is not a female-centric video, but am I bugging in what I'm saying here? And would you be mad at a man for leaving or dumping your ass? Do you think that it is acceptable for a woman to do this, ladies? Men, do you think that this is acceptable for a woman to do this? I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you next time. Peace. Me and my boyfriend have been dating for around 2 to 3 months, and recently I met another guy. I had no intentions of actually liking this guy, and I only wanted to be friends.
He's very funny and makes me feel good about myself. Oh no. I love my boyfriend and all, but this other guy makes me so happy. My boyfriend doesn't really like cheaters and loyalty is a very important thing to him, but I don't think what I'm doing counts as cheating. I only talk to the other guy like he's a friend and nothing more, even though the other guy wants to have something more. Yo, I know he knows I have a boyfriend and respects that. I love both of them. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck is this? I love both of them, but the other guy just makes me much happier than my boyfriend does. Yo, ain't no way.